Today's August the 30th of the year 2024. It's like 3 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3:17. Man, I've never really been much of a vlogger or nothing like that. Yesterday I went to the club. It was all right. I like to, see women, beautiful looking women. It's my tattoo, my arm. Julius Caesar. Sack of shit, man. Think it's gonna rain. Shit. Yeah. My name is Matthew, by the way. Well, from what my parents named me, but I'm nothing. Well, I'm not. I would say I'm not like the Matthew in the Bible because that Matthew was obedient to God, to Jesus Christ. I don't want to get, straight into, just my misery, but according to, yeah, just my own behavior and shit. It just seems like I've lied to myself, like, because I'm lazy. And, like, tell myself that I have to be a piece of shit because I was born a piece of shit. I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, my, my, my mental is like, just kind of fucked. Treating God and religion like a game, like like treating God like he has to do stuff for me. God doesn't even owe me this day. He doesn't owe me. He never owed me anything. I just simply let the ways of the world dictate how I think about everything. The world's, constant seeking of pleasure. Who doesn't want pleasure? Because, well, or who, for any of you or people watching this, like, maybe, I don't know, like, why do human beings love escapism? Probably because we don't want to deal with our shit, right? We don't want to. We don't want to keep going through the same circles, same routines. But the same circles and routines. I mean, it's just a mindset, right? Just kind of like being uncomfortable around certain people. What strikes me about myself is like, yeah, I started watching, well, got introduced, started watching porn and like 11 years old, and like I kind of always knew I like girls, but like I think what porn has done is it's made me like have this, I guess, this Karen mindset, this mindset like man, I feel demons all the time just watching me, watching. I just feel the presence of evil. It's because I allow it, to just rule my life, my miserable life. Like, damn, I feel like a fucking drama queen, honestly. Like, David Goggins saw this fucking video, he'd be like, this guy's a fucking loser. Like, Sean Strickland or those guys. Yeah, you're right. I'm a loser, sack of piece of shit. And, like, honestly, but I feel like what God has convicted me of in the past over and over and over again due to my mistakes that I made is like what makes you more a piece of shit is really how you treat other people, how you how you see them, how you think about them. Because if you pray for people's downfall, if you want them to be hurt, if you wish evil upon people, even good people, like what does that say about you? Like Jesus talking about how you measure, how you judge people, you're gonna be judged the same way. And like, well, I guess we are all like born with an amount of evil. I don't want to say a good amount because evil's not good, or the dark nature in us. You know, there's a Native American proverb or whatever talking about, we have a black a black wolf or dark wolf inside of us, and a light wolf. Um, just depending which which one we feed, and it's fuck, I'm like a narcissist for even just doing this. I don't know. I've never been a vlogger really. Like I've always like just I've watched a lot of people's vlogs. Like what did I grow up watching? I mean, I've been on YouTube all my life. Just watching other people's videos. Smosh, used to watch a lot of Smosh. What else did I watch? This guy Rucka Ali doing a lot of these parody videos. A lot of adult type stuff. Who else? I used to watch, yeah, like reaction videos. This guy Buckethead Nation or whatever. And because I grew up Catholic, had a very well spoken youth minister and stuff. Yeah, just you get curious about evil. Like the crazy thing about sin, I don't even know. Like we could be doing evil, but in our own eyes, our own mind, it's we normalize it. We're desensitized because we it's not just like we can't stop practicing evil, but it's like we don't want to. We don't want to because hmm, I heard this quote by Niccolo Machiavelli saying like men Men intrinsically, meaning like kind of like naturally, like don't trust things that they've like never experienced, something like that. It feels like I'm holding onto a mirror. Anyways, I mean, it kind of is. Uh, Men intrinsically don't trust like new experiences. He said something like that, and I don't think that's true for all men. You know, because I've met certain people in my life like where they like there's like something new and they're just like they tackle it head on. They're like they're not afraid of like like the new experiences or whatever. But like fucking nostalgia and shit. I hate all these like these Instagram posts. They're always like, oh, like life in the '90s. Look at that shit from the '90s. Oh, I wish we could go back. Like maybe that's isn't that like a trap way of thinking? Like you're just like wanting to go back to the past. I don't fucking know. Yeah, this is a day in the life of a narcissist though. I gotta go pee. Yeah, yesterday I went to the club, Whiskey River. Stupid. Why? Why let the devil like grow the seeds of sin grow in me or whatever? It's like I wanted the devil to make me another one of his victims or demons or whatever. And it's like maybe to even blame it on God, which is even more blasphemous. Look what he did to me. You did this. We like to blame other people. We like to blame everyone except ourselves. We have a we have a dark nature to us, man. Real shit. We have like a really twisted nature about ourselves. We love to lie. We love to get our way. We love to do wrong, especially when no one's looking. We think no one's looking. They say God sees everything. Haughty look. It's one of the seven abominations to God. A haughty look. And it's like I naturally have it. The eyes of possibly the lady Jezebel, just dissatisfaction with good. And then you craving like evil or whatnot. Like it doesn't make sense. Like how a person like me, I grew up in the church around like pretty decent people, not perfect people, but decent people, and yet I still let my mind become corrupted because I thought that was okay. How the fuck? I thought it was okay to keep, using the pornography. I didn't even get into like hard drugs or anything when I was a teenager. Where was I? Sorry for like kind of not having a shirt and I'm kind of overweight. Honestly, I don't give that much a fuck, but like I'm a guy. like in his early 20s, and like just like what's the point of being if you're home alone and you're like it's hot, well, in Texas. Yeah. I'm I'm gonna try to be honest. Like even me recording this video just feels like I'm looking for some kind of a validation of approval from somebody, but nah, real shit. There's not gonna be fucking any. I don't think so. I don't know. I've I should have done this years ago. Honestly, maybe just to be more fucking real with my fucking self instead of trying to just like I could have done this like in my early teens. I don't know why the fuck I did. I was so busy like scrolling Instagram, like texting girls, trying to ask for nudes and like all this fucking jumbo, like causing drama in my old church and shit. Just like the church I used to go to, just like being like a perv and just like instead of like reevaluate your own fucking mind or something and then make a plan like while you're healthy. But I'm 23 years old and bro, I've mentally and in my heart and my soul, it's like I've gone off the deep end. Why why'd you go off the deep end? I think it's like one song like with what's his name, Black Bear. He's like, angels are your enemies and demons are your friends. Basically that, like when you start thinking that evil is good and it's just like your bad actions are, that's the mind of an addict, that's the mind of a lunatic. I don't know what to call myself. Like if God were to diagnose me or like a, how do they say it, trained clinical psychologist would probably say, yeah, this guy's psychotic, but he knows what's going on at the same time. But yeah, like still, I mean, I've been to those, mental hospitals, and yeah, they've said like, oh, this guy has psychosis. But what's going on with me is, yeah, just remorse of conscience. It's like, it's basically like, it's frightening for me to say it, man. I don't like fucking saying it, but it's basically pre-hell, like my downfall. Like I'm counting my days, it's, and what's, well, I don't want to say what's strange, but I could have. I'm 23 years old now. Could have. My heart could have stopped beating at like 17 or whatever, but well, not because of any good in me, which there's probably not any good in me, but because God is merciful. He's given me 6 extra years, but what have I done in those 6 years to try to even change my life if I can? It's just tried working at AutoZone. I worked at AutoZone for a year. It's all circle. Like we're nothing without each other. We're nothing without support, but we're also nothing without holding our weight and accepting the responsibilities that are entrusted into us. I don't know if you guys heard that honk. Is living in an apartment, but yeah. Do I even feel sorry for myself? Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. But damn, the demons, like they have so much, like the shitty person me wants to curse God and say, you give them so much power, but well, they're very subtle. You know, evil is pretty subtle. Um, but I think to God, He just sees like, oh, well, you. I mean, you fell for. I mean, like, if you fall for it once and change, that's different. But if you keep falling for the same bull crap, then He's just like, this mother sucker does not want to change. He does not want to repent. He doesn't want to change his heart. He wants to stay the same. The Iron Man changing his heart, but um, I went to. Oh, I did like yes last night. I tried sleeping in the car I have, Toyota Corolla. Um, yeah, did it till 6 p.m. Came home at 7, I think. And I just like tried to go back to sleep. My dad's at work and shit. You're look at us. Surely God, surely the evil ones. Like, look at him, so depraved, mentally. Just boy, you're out of it. See, and I can talk. I still got the vocal cords, but just mentally and heartily, I did not take care of my. I objectified my fucking self too. You know how we say like, oh, don't objectify that person or this and that. Don't objectify people. It's like we do it to ourselves. I heard this quote from yeah, like Peaky Blinders. Like, he said, "Everyone's a whole. We just sell different parts of ourselves." We're selling our humanity, giving it away to this box, this right here. Hmm. What a scoundrel! Scoundrel. Look at this tattoo. You know what that means? That's the keep living, but for what? No, I'd rather be here. If I didn't believe in hell, shit. I mean, that don't mean I'm not going. I'm pretty damn sure I'm going, but fuck. It's like on the way down. I just feel God saying, "You sack of shit." The worst part of that is getting prideful about it. Sack of shite. The flesh. Oh, I think I was saying before I cut off earlier. I was like tearing up because like, oh, I never did hard drugs like in middle school. Like middle school, high school, I would hear about people like going to parties, doing fucking drugs. And in my mind, or in my heart, actually, according to the Bible, in my heart, that pride got in there. Bro, it was already in there. Like, it was like, man, I ain't like one of them motherfucking dumbasses who fucking do LSD and shit at parties. I'm fucking smarter. I'm better. See, that's like the fucking piece of shit human being I am. Instead of like wishing well on like my own people, my own, like people in my own community. Like damn, like that the thing is like sin is a drug in itself, and I didn't see myself as a I guess. I mean, I knew I was addicted, but I knew I was addicted, but I didn't see myself as an addict or whatever. 'Cause I was too cocky. Cocky piece of shit. Lack of sleep. Shit. Mm. There's so much shit I want to say on here, but I don't know if I'll reject. Like, there's a lot of. I used to watch Annoying Orange as a kid. Should have uploaded this shit back then. Goofy.